Jerry with Emergency Roofing. We're back in another inspection. So the problem is, looks like their patio roof is leaking. They just got a new roof. You can kind of tell from the new bird stop, kind of black trim, but it looks like they didn't switch their patio when they did the re-roof when they bought the home 8 years ago. So we're going to see what's the problem. So it should be pretty obvious. I'll kind of walk you through my first impressions of immediately what I find. Follow me. First things I noticed, solar panels here. It's going to be a bit of an issue if I'm trying to check the top of that. But another thing I noticed is, you see this underlayment? Usually if it's leaking in this area from here to here. So usually that means some of the tiles underneath the solar panels are broken or moved. And it's just a matter of kind of going under there, kind of seeing it when they installed it. So, but you can kind of tell from this cracking here that it's gone rolled to the point, and then once it starts cracking, makes it more susceptible for rainwater to get in. But the main problem is going to be here at the seam. We're going to use our hand, press downwards, and then this is going to press up, releases. And so off the rip, we can kind of tell that the underlayment is pretty shot, taken out. I'm going to look underneath, try to see. This is supposed to kind of come up to here. It's doing just that, but the problem, okay, I found our leak. Here's the problem that's going on. Let me take this one out. This is supposed to be burned onto here. That's not burned. And I don't know if you can see, that is wood. So water will just go down here, straight into here, and you just got yourself a leak. See how it just peels off? That's not supposed to peel off like that. It should not come out like that. So you got a leak going on here. Same thing over here. Look at that. Look at that. You can see dirt here. You can see residue. So it's just a matter of it coming down here, coming through here, and it leaking. What we can do is we can kind of maybe patch this up, burn this in. What is that going to do? It'll probably give you a couple more months. As you can see from the underlayment itself, this isn't protecting anything. This needs to be replaced. For a 7-year-old roof, what I want to do is I want to check to see this area, something simple. Yeah, no, it looks like they did it. If any old underlayment would probably just rip off that, but the fact that it's able to still be flexible means it's still kind of good. We want to also look at the previous roofer, even though it's 7 years old. We want to see if they installed it correctly. Well, how we do that is we check the valley. They don't know how to do their job. How can I tell that? The stick is supposed to stop right here, right where the metal is. Because it extends that far, water and debris will come through here, travel through here. See all this debris? That's just because the stick gets too far into here. This is going to prove to be a significant problem in the future. Let's say within the next couple of years. You can already see the damage that it's already done. Like this one's pit bad. This one is better. I mean, you still want it to be a little bit more outwards. It's just a matter of kind of, you see the sloppy work that the roofers did. This, you can see the damage of the underlayment. So another thing I noticed when I got on here, underlayment here and over there deteriorated. Yeah, it's pretty bad. What I want to do, because this underlayment's like this, if I'm going to guarantee this not from leaking, I can't guarantee any of this not from leaking. When I talk to a homeowner, I give them for patios, it's 10 years. When I do something like that, I want to make sure that I can guarantee the whole work. That includes here, there, even over here where it's starting to kind of crease. So how I would quote or estimate this job is I would want to include this patio. I don't want to include 2 tiles up all around to make sure that we secure that. Here would be kind of a little bit difficult though. I'm gonna say that right now, without getting rid of these solar panels. Minimum just 1,200 just to take them out and reset them. If I wasn't gonna take them out, I would have to be able to work through here, be able to raise it up to here, and still have an underlayment go over it, which is very difficult. So this underlayment is so damaged that I won't be able to basically preserve this. I'll try to work something out with the homeowner, what their mindset is with it, and I'll try to kind of show them the importance of that. If I fix this, this might not be the only thing that's leaked. So that means I can probably fix this and until everything's A-okay, I put plastic cement, but it might not even fix the problem. Then they'll call me and say, hey, I'm still leaking. That's my fault. I didn't communicate, tell them enough. We're gonna take photos of this area here, over there. I'm gonna talk to the homeowner, tell them that the patio will need to be changed. These 6 solar panels need to be taken off and reset, and to help prevent the leak, we can talk about the future, any other issues all around the home. So I'm already noticing a couple of issues. I'll talk to you in a bit. Another one thing we want to kind of pay attention is did they do this side metal correctly? For the most part, yes. Ideally, I would want this kind of lifted up a little bit more, because water would just go through here, slide off, run through it. It's not the worst job I've ever seen. It's gonna rain in like 2 days, so what I would suggest for him, I can come back, I want to tar this area, and try to leak proof that as much as possible, and then hopefully high chance that it won't leak any further. But if it does continue to leak, that already tells me that there's another area that's compromised that we're probably not aware, that's on the edge or around it. So it kind of proves to me that I need to focus on all around this area. So let's go ahead and do the walk around for the roof. You got your occasional chips. Chips are fine. So yeah, well, we got more chip corners. The mortar pack cracked. The importance of kind of see how it's going to crack like that. Water can go through here, enter through the ridges, and then constantly going through there. So you want to make sure that's always done correctly. This one's lifted. They did this improperly. You can just tell this is just shoddy roofing work. Usually what we want to do, broken tile here, we want to lift it up, see the damage. What did it leave? Also another valley. While we're here, we can check if they did the same mistake. What do you know? They did the same mistake. You can see because of that broken tile, we have water stains, water coming in. You leave that broken tile there for another couple years, you got yourself another leak. Valley, correctly placed. Valley goes outwards. No complaints about the valley, but what I have a complaint about, that's what makes me sick. This is interesting. Why is this interesting? Because this jack is supposed to come out through the bottom. It doesn't come out through the bottom, so that raises me some questions. Go investigate. It does kind of come out, but we'll make sure just in case. It barely comes out, kind of like bent inwards. You can still see water stains here. Water's constantly going in through here. It needs to be bent in. So this house doesn't necessarily need a re-roof, just needs to be kind of fixed. In a sense, those sticks definitely need to be cut shorter. That will cause a problem. That was our walk around. It looks like it's just a maintenance, not too huge. They don't need a full re-roof, but they do need to definitely address this area that's already leaking. And to give my full 10-year guarantee, I need to address the problems I talked about earlier in the video. So overall, I just wanted to show you guys a step-by-step process of how I go through my inspections, especially when I know the leak, I know where to look at. Thank you for watching Emergency Roofing. We're here to help.